is Deborah. Today I'm going to be making some soap, and it's actually a pumice soap. I'm going to be using some ground pumice sand here, and that is from Nature's Garden. And I have my basic oils here. I'm going to be making this pumice soap because I've made it before, and I didn't do a video of how I made it, so I want to show you how I made it. I did have quite a bit, but I sold out, so it's time to make some more. I'm going to go ahead and pour my lye up here. Been using this big stainless steel pan here. I don't know. It's not that much stuff. I probably could have used a little white one of these guys, but I just like it. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that up on the on my immerger shaft stick here. And the reason I do that, that keeps some of the bubbles down. Hopefully I'm in the video. I've got a lot of stuff on this little table today, so I hope it all works out for me. I'll go ahead and pour my lye up here. Now I did notice the last pumice soap that I made, it took a little bit longer to cure. It stayed soft for a while. So hopefully this won't stay as long, and hopefully it gets harder a little bit sooner. I did put a little salt and a little more sugar in it for the bubbles. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this together. I'm going to be bringing this to a medium trace because when I pull the pumice sand, I don't want it to sink to the bottom. I want it to kind of be, you know, how do you say it? I want it to be all over, not just at the bottom. Okay. So I'm going to separate this into two different pots because one's going to have the pumice sand in it, and the other one's going to be just plain. Hopefully I can do this even. I better put this a little further on the table just in case it falls off on me. Okay. Looks like a little bit more need to be in this one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of it out of the pot there. So scrape the pot. I'm going to get everything out of the pot. Okay. Get that out of my way there. Okay, so like I said, one's going to be pumice with the pumice sand, and the other one's just going to be plain. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little titanium because I want this to be a little bit whiter. I probably need to go ahead and use my immerser again to blend all that in really good. Let's see, a little bit more there. If it thickens up a little bit, that's all right too. It's not a problem because I want it that way. I'm going to go ahead and add my fragrance oil, my lemongrass, to this first one here. Okay, let me take that stick shaft off there because I don't know, it's just something about this one. Just slightly move my fingers and it goes off. And I don't want to sling this lye solution all over myself here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, add my rest of the fragrance oil to the second batch. Just make sure I get all that out of there. Hopefully I'm still in the camera. Okay. See? I accidentally touched it, but thank goodness it's on the bottom. I'm going to have to be more careful. Just thank goodness it didn't go all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and add my pumice sand to the second one here. Okay. I watched this camera, it cut off the last time before I could catch it and lost a lot of footage there, so I can't have that. I really gotta buy more memory for this camera, do something different for sure, because this is a lot of work and you can't get it back. You have to redo it all over. I've been trying to learn how to piece things together, piece videos together, but I'm still learning. I haven't learned how to get the sound. I just got a lot to learn, and I'm willing to accept that. Hopefully I will get better as I grow, and hopefully you'll be there to watch me do better. Okay. So I have my pumice in this one, so I'm going to go ahead and pour this up, but I think I'm going to put it into a smaller some smaller measuring cups, because trying to put it into the soap mold here can be a little bit tricky. I've been known to get it all over the place. Okay, so I'm going to stick that there, and I'm going to go ahead and pour some into this measuring cup here, because I like the mouth on it, the long funnel. It gives it more chance to get in there. So go ahead, and I'm just gonna, I don't know if you can see me doing this. Let's see if I can move some of the stuff off this little table here. Okay. Let's see if I can get it in the camera better. Okay. I'm going to put this over here so I don't spill it all over the place. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and do this halfway and fill the rest with the ingredients that do not have any pumice in it. Okay. This one got filled just a little bit too much there. See if I can just take a little bit of it out of there. Put it in that one, because I really need it to be able to add my soap, the part that doesn't have any pumice in it. Okay. So. Okay, I'm just trying to let it set up just a little bit there, not much, so that it doesn't break through. So I'm going to go ahead and add some white. And I think I'm going to use this little spatula to try to keep it from breaking through. Just want to put it on the top there. Okay. Looks like it'll be alright if I just don't have to use a little spatula. Looks like it's going to go on. Okay. This smells really good. This lemongrass smells so good. And this is more of a mechanic soap or garden soap. But since we're going into the winter time, I think the mechanics could use this a little more right now. Like I said, I sold out during the springtime and the summer because a lot of people was gardening, so they bought a lot of the soap. In fact, they bought it all. My husband was like, "You got any more of the mechanic soap?" Nope, sold out. Gotta make some more. So here we go. But this soap is really good to take grime off your hands, whether it's grease or whatever. It just works really good because the pumice kind of just really rubs it off. And then you can reinforce it with some nice body butter, lotion, or something to soften it up afterwards. Okay. Go ahead and put that all in. Okay, don't want to get carried away there. Just going to burp it to take the air bubbles out. Fill that in a little more there. Okay. Got a little bit too much in it. So move some over just a little bit there. Oh boy. Just filling these up just a little more there. Okay. Alrighty. I do have some little ones here that I'm going to make for the sample soaps, the guest soaps, I don't know. I always call them the guest soaps, but can you imagine calling mechanic little soaps guest soaps? So I'm just going to call it some little soaps. My customers a lot of them like to try it before they buy the full bar, and I don't have a problem with it. That's why I make the little guest soaps, the little small soaps. So it's not a problem. And then I have some that just buy the big ones. Buy both, actually, so it works out. Whatever makes a person happy. When it comes to my customers, I try to please. Okay, getting a little messy here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to fill the little ones up. Okay, this should be a little challenge here, because these are pretty small, although I do have one more big one. Okay, go ahead and pour these halfway. thickening up a little bit, which is good. It's fine. I'm not trying to swirl it or anything. If I was making a swirl, this wouldn't be good, because the more fluid that your ingredients is, the better swirl you can get. So since I'm not swirling anything, I'm just putting it into containers here. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. Got a little bit too much in that one. These could probably be all pumice because they're so small. I could probably just do all pumice, but I still want to do some soap too. The clear part that's not pumice. Okay, let's just pour a little more up there. Sorry about my hands, my arms being in the way here. Let's say I have a small work area. Really hoping for a bigger work area here. It'd be nice to have a soap studio. Studio just where you make nothing but products. Oh my goodness. That's my dream. That's my dream there. To have a nice work area. But until then, I've got to move on. Can't worry about it right now. Okay. I've learned to make lemonades out of lemons. I'm getting really good at that. I tell you, just when you're going through life, you have to adjust, readjust, and just be all right. And hold on, because nothing stays the same. It will get better. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add. I don't think I'm going to use the spatula for that, because if it sinks through, it's fine, because they're pretty small. Hopefully I'm still in the camera here. Hopefully I don't run out of memory. And hopefully my camera did cut off right in the middle, but I went ahead and took the film off, and I had to go ahead and just finish doing this so that it doesn't harden up. So I had to go ahead and put it in the container. So we'll come back tomorrow if this is hardened enough to show you what it looks like. And until then, thank you and have an awesome day. I'm going to get off while I still got some memory. It's been fun. I really like making this pumice soap. I like making all kind of products. So with that being said, have an awesome day. Bye now. Hi, this is Deborah, and I'm back to show you the final results of my old-fashioned lard pumice stone soap. And it's done in lemongrass, and it smells amazing. I don't know if you can see the pumice on the bottom and the soap on the top, and it came out really good. I had ran out of this soap, and I thought, well, I probably won't get any orders for it since the garden season is over, even though it's still a mechanic soap. And then my customers, when I was at the market, they start saying, where's your pumice soap? I needed to get some more pumice soap, and I thought, oh no. So anyway, I'm going to keep this on hand always, because you can use this soap not just for gardening and not just for mechanics, but anytime you got grime on your hand and you really want something a little more abrasive to take it off, you can. Now, I wouldn't put this on my skin, like my face or anything, but some of my customers said they did use it on their face, but not too hard, and it was okay. And I'm thinking, no, I guess you could if that's what you want to do, but that's not something I recommend because it is very abrasive. So if you really was looking for something that was a little abrasive, that wouldn't be like the pumice stone here, the pumice sand, I would use the sugar scrubs. And I do sell emulsified sugar scrub. So that's what I would use. That's what I recommend. I really recommend this for your hands. Okay. So it came out really good, and I really love this silicone mold because it made it really smooth. Although I did have to leave it in a little bit longer, I would say a few days, because silicone and soap takes a little bit longer, you know, sometimes. Sometimes you can just take it out of silicone mold, it's no problem. But sometimes it's too soft. So if you leave it in just a little bit longer, it is going to be amazing. For the first time, I made some little, I guess I call them guest soaps, but you don't really have to call them guest soaps. It's just some little small soaps that a person can take with them or I'm not quite sure, but I just felt led to make some small pumice soaps because you can just kind of put these out any place and you can just use them just like you would the bigger bars. Okay, I don't want to take up any more of your precious time. I want to thank you for watching this video and thank you for being on this journey with me. Oh man, my next video that I'm working on, I'm not quite sure yet because the holidays are coming up, and it's probably going to be maybe a bubble. Oh, I know what I'm going to make. I have a list of ton of things I like to make, but you know, you can only make so many things in a day's time or just a few days, so I have a list of things. But I think the next thing I'd like to show you that I'm going to make is going to be some, let's see, where's my list here? I'm trying to think out of my head. I'm like, you better get the list because you know you don't remember there. Okay, it's going to be some soap dough. So my next video is I'm going to show you how I make my soap dough that like you saw on the, if you saw the other videos with the doll bath bombs, that I had put the soap dough as outfits on those bath bombs dolls. So that's what I'm going to make next. Okay, I guess I've said enough. So I'm just going to say have an awesome day, and I will see you through the next video, and I hope you join me for the next video, and thank you again. Bye now.